Good morning and welcome. Lovely Friday morning, and we're using this opportunity to wish you a belated Merry Christmas and, of course, a prosperous New Year in advance. My name is Yemi Adebayo. Usually at a time like this, the festivities will take over your mind, but of course, there are things happening in the world of sports, and that's why we're here this Friday morning to take you on a trip across the world of sports to tell you what is happening, where and when those things would be happening. Once again, my name is Yemi Adebayo, and we're happy to be here this lovely Friday morning. Let me give you a quick rundown of what we're going to be doing on the show this morning. We're going to be talking about the home-based Super Eagles as the preparations for the 2014 African Nations Championship Hot Up, the update from the camp. We're going to be doing that this morning. Of course, you've heard about Sunday Mba. We'll talk about all the other things that came out of the camp yesterday. We'll also be looking at 2018 retrospectively, the glory moments of 2018, what the moments in 2013 you love to remember as we move into 2014. We'll look at one of those moments on the show this morning. We'll also talk about the Globe Premier League. Matches are not being played, the league has not started, but of course the clubs are active. Some of them are getting players together, training sessions and all the things they've been doing. We'll look at that this morning. Of course, the only league across Europe active, English Premier League, matches played yesterday. We'll look at the results. We'll give you some highlights of the matches played, and of course the reactions from the managers. The top of the table clash between Liverpool and Manchester City. We'll look at that. We'll give you a slice of tennis, and of course later on the show we would also we'll go grassroots. We'll talk about boxing on the show this morning, and of course if time permits we'll take a look at the papers. That's the outlook of the show this morning, so let's dive straight into it. Well, I'm not alone. I have Toby Adepoju with me. Toby, good morning and welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Yemi. Good to be here.
All right, let's quickly look at it. The home-based Super Eagles are in the news. It's heartwarming that on the third attempt they will be participating in the 2014 African Nations Championship. Before we go into the update, but looking at everything, how would you rate our preparation?
Yeah, preparation. Your players have been in camp for like 2 weeks now. Yes, they play a couple of friendly matches against some local clubs. But the most interesting, the most painful thing from this preparation is key players missing that ball. I think we are ready. I think we have been prepared well. A couple of games still coming up. They play some games against Premier League clubs. They move out of the country in a few days. Had to go to South Africa, acclimatize to the weather, and get ready for the championship. But in terms of preparation, I think they've done well.
All right. Okay. Let's look at some updates that we put together. News around camp. Let's quickly look at that this morning and dwell on some of the issues on the show this morning. Well, that's it. On your screen, Toby, I'm sure you wouldn't like to hear this, but we knew it was always going to get to this point. Mba said to join Bastia, and it's doubtful. Once he leaves the country, he's not going to play. Keshi ponders on Mba's replacement. 3 players dropped from the Eagles camp. Medical team give assurances on Gambo Mohamed. Let's really talk about this before we flip to the next. Obviously, biggest news: Sunday Mba may not participate.
Yeah, this deal of Barca came out I think, early this year, he could not, have sealed the deal. And like we keep saying, we can't just talk about these players from second grade posture. I think Umba is one of the marquee players in that team. They built the team around him, especially from the middle of the park. I saw him playing against Cote d'Ivoire during the qualifying match. He was fantastic. He was instrumental. So I think if in that series, it's going to be a very big miss for us. 3 players dropped. And also Gambo Mohamed, we still struggle on Gambo Mohamed.
Doctors telling us
on his fitness, and during the cover was also instrumental, scored a couple of goals in Cardinal and also on the road. So I think, yes, we talk about Gambo, there's lots of a table, but these are key players. Keshi has been the team around, and it's going to be a very big miss if these guys are not available.
Okay, let's look at some of the others that the Super Eagles will be playing. Some friendly matches. We'll play Port Harcourt selected side. That's tomorrow. And of course, Kano Pillars on Monday. And the news is the team departs for South Africa on January the 7th. That is after the list must have been released.
Yeah, I think it was a question. Yes, 60% of his squad might be ready, but for the players moving about, like you said, they would think about his replacement. Or bring one in. Rabi Ali is in camp, and I think he has been doing well with the team also. Playing against selected Port Harcourt side is going to be an interesting one, and also against Kano Pillars, who are the champions of the league. So it's going to be a very good test for them. They depart the country January 7th, out about 4 or 5 days in South Africa to acclimate to the weather and get ready for the tournament. But we just hope without these guys, they could also have a very good tournament.
Okay. Let's. That's the update from the Super Eagles camp. It's been good so far, and we hope that we'll get something from the 2014 African Nations Championship. Let's move away from that and talk about football administration for a while. 2013, like the NFF, like them or hate them, 2013 has been a good year for Nigeria.
Yeah, a very good year. I think you need to like them because in terms of preparation, I think we need to hold them. Sometimes they come up under criticism if they're not getting it right. But in 2013,
especially with the national team,
they were fantastic, and also the Golden Eaglet victory. They kept these guys in camp for like 2 years, spent a lot of money on them, supported them. They flight all through. They had plenty of friendly matches and also going to training.
Also reward for success. And one reward, the high point for me, high point of 2013, the moment we will all live to treasure, to live on in our minds. We won't forget in a while the Nations Cup.
Yeah, after about 19 years of waiting, I had a very good preparation going to the tournament. The NFF support, the coaching crew, and I think it was a very, very good moment.
2 years of hard work.
2 years of hard work. It pays.
Paying off.
We missed out on the last tournament, and everyone was not expecting us to go into this tournament as winner. 17 debutants, a lot of doubting minds.
A lot of things
were coming up, and we went to the tournament, started poorly in the first 2 games, secured our first victory in the 3rd game against Cote d'Ivoire. The February edged them out. In the semi-final game against Mali, it was 4-1, and also in the last game, in the final, Burkina Faso 1-2.
I hope we'll get to see the goal.
The embargo.
Yeah, this is you can watch this game over and over. You just feel proud being a Nigerian.